All right, so it's 8 in the morning. Right now, we're about to start heading down to Mooresville, which is about an hour and 20 away, to go to the Auto Racing Hall of Fame, the North Carolina one. So pretty excited to see the cars, the memorabilia, names like Richard Petty, Bill France, Dale Earnhardt, Tony Stewart, Rusty Wallace. So I'm pretty excited to see what's down there and explore, see some cars, and go eat lunch at Hendrick's Barbecue also. So I'll update you guys when we get there. All right, so after an hour and 20 minutes, we finally made it to Mooresville, to the North Carolina Auto Hall of Fame. So as soon as we get these tickets, I'm about to show what's inside in the entrance. Of course, this is when you walk in. You just know they have pictures on the wall. Then you come over here, you got the model cars, a lot of influential racers and important racers. These are die casts.
The other thing, just like the Gibbs, Christopher Bell's going to be there at 1:45, raising the banner.
I'll be with you in just a second.
Over here, you got your NASCAR jackets, little bomber jackets. These are pretty hard if you like fashion or if you just drive NASCARs. You got your little pit crew shirts. You got your hats, the signs. This place is really cool. You should go check it out. Then they have some more models right up here. That GTX, that's John Force. I love funny cars. They got funny cars, stock cars, NASCARs. And of course, this is right here next to the register before you go in, because I know that's why you guys came to see these cars. So let's get into this. Come inside the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame with me. Right here, we got a barn find. When you walk in, it was so many cars to look at. You really don't even know which way to go, left or right. It was just cars on cars. Let's take a walk to these model cars. You got these model cars, every color, blue, orange, yellow, red. They represent history, you know? Over here, we have Tim Flock. He has the NASCAR's highest percentage winning 40 out of 187 races. He is like that. And here you can see hidden Jocko Flacco. His monkey was with him May 16th, 1953, when he won the National in Hickory.
No time to grab your photo. I'm spraying fully auto. Pulling up Marcielago. And I find up just lotto. I ain't go back to hitting lit, cause it boosts my adrenaline. My nigga just 20 with 20 in. But he coming back, I'm peeling in. Free on my Z's and the chain gang. One game, bang, we bang gang. Everybody whip on the same thing. Yeah, you could call it sending in. I ain't gotta write no text message. If you try me, I'm sending in. I ain't gotta write no threat message.
So clean. Look at this one. Then you got the engines back here. Let's start from this side. This one's a Hemi. Buick V6. Another Buick. You got these little go-karts. You know the kids love go-karts. That's what they usually start off in. So much stuff in here. Hell y'all, bro. Oh, I like that Hot Wheels.
She was very well-rounded to be able to take the reins, hold the reins, and run the team herself, being the boss, and having to get in the car and focus with everything else going on. That truly amazes me.
Every dollar Shirley made went back into the car and went to her guys. She always took care of her guys.
And I talked to a lot of guys at the time and said, "You looking for work? You want to go work for Shirley?" Can't work for her. And I thought they were kidding me. Didn't work for her. Stay out of work.
Look at these helmets. Danica.
78 was a terrible year. We couldn't keep from blowing stuff up, and it started to really cost me. Really cost me.
Richard Petty. He was nicknamed the King. Over 200 wins, 7 NASCAR Cups. Well, Plymouth. Richard Petty was like that.
That's an easy one for Shirley. Garland's, Connie, Shirley, same mindset. I mean, they're all harsh competitors. Nobody thought that anybody else was going to come and beat them. They always thought they were the best. That's why that triumvirate had that kind of relationship that they did.
That man, Don Garland, is the best there ever has been at top fuel racing, and he's matched against one of the greatest racers of all time, Shirley Maldonado. And there's one single run. They're off together, but it is Shirley Maldonado pulling ahead, and Shirley wins the Gator Nationals for the second year in a row. John Maldonado.
They didn't take her legs off and they bled to death before she ever got to the hospital.
Dale Earnhardt,
It was a really close.
the Intimidator.
I remember driving to the hospital.
Got about 7 championships, I believe.
I remember breaking down and crying. Because it's heavy. It was
One of the
bad.
best out there.
I was listening to the radio and they interrupted it to bring the news bulletin, which is very unusual, you know. They said that she was in very critical condition.
When we got to the hospital, I wasn't prepared for what I saw.
I didn't even recognize her.
She was quite swollen in her whole face.
His first car, first race
You could
car.
barely make out the features for the swelling.
And I could touch one finger, so I could put my hand on it. It was like the end of the world for me.
There were these big cage-looking things attached to both of her feet. And they held these rods and pins holding pieces of bones together.
If you love NASCAR, then you obviously always are curious about the insides of the car. Look at this. It's so tight, but it's just cool to think about how tight the spaces are and how they actually just sit in there and race.
I won the drag race, and Connie was the perfect gentleman at the end of the drag.
Well, I've been attending friends for a long time. Those on the crew chief, great family Shirley Maldonado winning it.
The Home Depot car. The Skull Truck, Harold Phil Grant, first one to drive a car with telemetry system relaying data to CBS during the Talladega Nights. Then got this little red Toyota truck from the NASCAR Craftsman series. I love the little racing Toyotas. They're just so cool to me. This Home Depot car, a little preview for Tony Stewart. I'm gonna get back to you later though. World's fastest Chevrolet. Then look at this bike. And like I said, my boy Tony Stewart, nicknamed The Smoke, 4-time USAC champion, IndyCar champion, 3-time NASCAR champion, and 4-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. He is like that. You cannot talk about NASCAR without talking about Tony Stewart either. aggressive, and semi-retired, Tony Stewart will always be talked about when you talk about NASCAR, no matter what. Mech tool. Fire extinguishers. Standard seat belts. They're double. Pontiacs everywhere. Albert Einstein. Toy Vision.
I can't see nobody stopping us. Yeah, we're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of obstacles. I swear we did the impossible. Run all that paper and fuck it up. Go hit the club and then fuck it up. A whole lot of pace, we gon' get it back. You know we gon' get it back. I can't see nobody stopping us. Unstoppable. Run all that paper and get it. Whatever it take, we gon' get it. You know ain't nobody stopping us. Mafia. All of my niggas, they mafia.
Look at these bikes too. The Beast. Not the little bicycle. Rusty Wallace. One of the best short track drivers. Over 34 short track wins. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Hudson Hornet. You cannot not talk about NASCAR without talking about this car. Winning 3 Premier Series and 79 races, and a step down chassis where the floor pan goes below the frame. This car is a classic NASCAR. About to leave now, go get some food. It was a good time in here. If you're ever in North Carolina, Mooresville specifically, I would recommend coming 100%. Come check it out. Look at this, the spare ribs, the pulled pork, the mac and cheese, the fries. You cannot go wrong with Jim and Nick's, I promise you. If you're ever in Charlotte, Hickory, or Concord, stop by Jim and Nick's. Those cheddar biscuits are to die for. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all had a good time.